shooting of Stephon Clark, and still no decision from the DA's office on whether the officers involved will be charged. Tonight we sat down with the head of the Sacramento Police Officers Association. The union represents and advocates for officers, and as they get ready to celebrate 50 years of service, the group's president reflects tonight on how the Clark case is helping bring more transparency and helping bridge the gap between police and the community.
Sacramento has many challenges, and we have officers that are up to that challenge. They come here to Sacramento to work because of the challenges that we have, and we're here to support them.
Sacramento Police Officers Association was created in 1969. Before it existed, there was no one to represent police officers in Sacramento. As
policing becomes more in the spotlight, our role has transitioned to advocate for police officers in the public forum and at the state level and to community groups.
Shut it down! The shooting of 22-year-old Stephon Clark sparked protests and a national outcry.
We're here to advocate for life, not death.
It ignited demands for justice and fundamental changes to police practices and protocols, changes that SPOA President Tim Davis says are in the works.
We found ways that we can improve. And the department has looked at many things. We've looked at our foot pursuit policy, which has changed. We've rewritten our body-worn camera policy.
The State Attorney General Javier Becerra just released a report with nearly 50 recommendations for changes to SacPD's policies, including the use of body-worn cameras that Davis says is still an adjustment.
But the body cameras have really brought a new level of transparency that didn't exist before.
While the union works with its officers on improving issues of transparency and trust within the community, it's also focused on easing the emotional distress with more and more officers killed in the line of duty, including Davis officer Natalie Corona, who attended Sacramento Police Academy.
Her loss doesn't just affect Davis, it affects Sacramento, it affects all of our officers.
Davis says more work needs to be done, and the SPOA is preparing for potential unrest with the looming decision on the Stephon Clark case.
We want to give our officers the resources and the training and the ability to reduce the number of incidents that end in tragedy such as this. And we've learned a lot from this incident, and we will continue to learn, and hopefully we can eliminate these incidents as best we can.
And the SPOA will be celebrating 50 years of service on March 12th.